welcome, Santiago, to our school here in Temecula. It's a pleasure to have you. My view on Jiu-Jitsu and competition is, I feel it's very important for all practitioners to at least once in their Jiu-Jitsu path to compete on any of the events. It's important to feel the reality of the Jiu-Jitsu game against an opponent that you do not know. You don't know his game, you don't know what he's going to attack you with, and to test you and see where you stand on your belt. Here at our school, we promote the competitions. We tell the people when the next event is. I myself compete very often, and but we do not force anybody to go. We don't make a requisite that people compete. I do explain it to them that, in my view, the students that compete more often will accelerate on their progress on the art. And that's proven, and we all know that the person that competes the most gets the sharper response on attacks and defense. Personally, for me, I changed my personal view and how I approach it back 3 years ago when I was diagnosed with stomach cancer. And that was really devastating, from hearing from the doctors that diagnosed, and then them explaining to me how severe and serious, and nothing is for sure, we don't know the outcome, maybe you make it, maybe you won't. And with the great support system that I have at home with my wife, my family, and all the students here, I decided, in view of that notice was, if I make it this, I'm going to compete as much as I can. Since the doctor said that every cancer patient, the bottom line is we have to do as much as we can on the time that we have left. So with that mentality, I really enjoy surfing and competing. So since then, I've been doing surfing trips all over the world, at least once a year, and competing every 3 to 4 weeks. Every 3 to 4 weeks. And my first event after my surgery, so I had my surgery where they removed 3/4 of my stomach due to that cancer. They removed the tumor. I did 1 year of chemo and radiation, where I did not stop training. I used to train with a port on my chest, with a chemo bag on my waist. Everybody thought I was crazy, but I couldn't stay away. As soon as I pulled that plug out of my chest, I entered the first event in Long Beach, exactly 1 year to the date, and I was able to win at a Master 2. I'm currently Master 4. So that opened the door, and since then, I've been competing on a regular basis. I do have a lot of new students that ask me, when can I compete? Am I ready? At what belt? I always tell the guys that on the competitions, there's different belts, there's some different levels, and I will support everybody that wants to participate. I think it's very important that they participate and try. And for the ones that find competition not too intimidating, regardless of the result, those guys are the ones that will accelerate their growth on the sport faster. So I do take several kids on every event. I do take a select few of the adults that don't mind the pressure. And we go every 3-4 weeks. We always have one event. This event coming up in November for the SJJIF. We are putting a little group together of adults and kids, and hopefully we have a good show and make sure everybody has fun.
Thank you, Professor. Jiu-Jitsu and the Olympics. What's your take on Jiu-Jitsu being a sport in the Olympics games?
I can't wait for that to happen. I hope it's in my lifetime. When it does happen, which I think is going on that direction, it would be awesome for all the schools, all professors, the sport in general. You know, I can't wait. It would be awesome to have Jiu-Jitsu on the schools, to have Jiu-Jitsu on college level, and grow the sport. That would be the ultimate to grow our sport. It would be awesome.
Well, thank you, Professor, for allowing us into your school.
You're welcome.
And we hope to see you and your school at the SJJIF World Tournament.
For sure. Thanks for coming, Santiago.